A Batwoman movie? Really? Well, definitely didn't see this coming. But this news, once again, is coming from the Patreon of Daniel Rickman. So sometimes he's right, sometimes he's not. So, of course, take this with a grain of salt and consider it a rumor for now. But Daniel Rickman is saying that Warner Brothers is currently developing a Batwoman movie. Which is kind of weird because they just started the Batwoman series on the CW. But at the same time, it makes sense because, on the TV show now, it's Ryan Wilder's Batwoman, and Kate Kane is gone because Ruby Rose left the show and everything. So maybe they want to bring back Kate Kane as the character, but for a movie, which would totally make sense. And honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Ruby Rose would be like, hey, I didn't want to do the Batwoman TV show, but, I'm all in for the movie. Like, that would be hilarious. And honestly, I wouldn't mind it because she was great as Batwoman. I loved her in the role. And I was sad to see her go. And I'd love to see her in a movie as Batwoman. That'd be pretty cool, although I doubt that would actually happen. But it'd be cool. But also, there has to be a reason for them doing this, and where would it take place? Because we've got so many universes within the DC multiverse at this point where this could take place. Like, this could take place in the same universe as the Batman, but I doubt that because Batman is just starting off, and the whole thing with Kate Kane becoming Batwoman is that her cousin goes missing and she has to become Batwoman. So that's probably not it. They're probably not going to get rid of Robert Pattinson's Batman already. So I assume that this would probably take place in the main DCEU, since they unfortunately have to get rid of Ben Affleck as Batman, which sucks. And, there's been rumors that they're going to replace him with Batgirl, which, would be interesting. But maybe they've decided to do Batwoman instead, and they'll use the cousin of Bruce Wayne to replace Batwoman or Batman. Now this would definitely be an interesting approach, and I wouldn't mind seeing this. Obviously, I prefer to just stick with Ben Affleck's Batman, but because of it's his personal choice that he doesn't want to continue on in the role, and it's rumored that in the Flash movie we're gonna basically have a goodbye to that character. So that sucks. But you are gonna need some sort of Batman or Bat character in this universe even after Batman is gone. And I mean, you can't just recast. Like, you could, but I feel like that'd be wrong. So Batwoman would definitely be an interesting way to solve that problem, and I'd like to see that. But at the same time, this brings up the problem of you have too many versions of these characters, and like, you have a movie version and a TV version, and people are just gonna get confused. Like, the Flash, people, like, you got Grant Gustin as the TV show Flash, and then you got Ezra Miller as the movie Flash. Everybody loves Grant Gustin more as the Flash than Ezra Miller, so you don't want to run into more problems like that with Batwoman. So yeah, guys, it sounds like a Batwoman movie may be in development. I'm definitely up for this, but at the same time, I don't know, it doesn't need to happen. There's other movies I'd prefer instead. Like, honestly, I'd prefer Batgirl, or honestly even like Nightwing or something like that. I don't know. But definitely let me know down in the comments below. Would you like to see a Batwoman movie as a part of the DCEU or possibly some other movie universe? So thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.